we're just gonna test this out, see how that looks. Let's try. Hello. My name is Hallie and welcome to my channel. It is the new year, and because it's a new year, that means a bunch of new goals that I have for my life, and I thought, what better way than sharing them with you? So for Christmas, my family, who is so supportive and loving, got me this camera so that I could start this YouTube channel, and I am so excited about it. And because it's a new year, that means I have a bunch of new goals. I have a bunch of things that I want to be sharing with you to help inspire you as you go along your journey and also help hold me accountable through mine. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I am so excited about this new year. I think 2022 is just going to be a year that all of us coming out of COVID and quarantining and everything that's been going on in the world, this is going to be our year where we've done all of this self-reflection and self-discovery, and now is the time to start taking action on all of that. So I have some pretty big goals that I am laying out for myself. I really want to make sure that I am staying more organized. I desperately need to stay more organized. I have so much that I want to do, and if I'm not organized, then I am just going to fall apart, and it's going to be like every other year where I have really good intentions and then nothing actually happens because I'm not staying focused.
William H. McCraven once said, "If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and another. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made, and a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better."
I love this quote because I think the task of staying organized often is a daunting one. There are so many pieces that go into being organized, and where to start can feel overwhelming. So something as simple as trying to make my bed every single day, trying to keep things straightened, put things away when I take them out. These are the pieces that I'm going to really be focusing on.
I have played around with being very serious in the gym on and off, and I can be really consistent at times and then I fall off the wagon. And it's this constant back and forth of being so close to achieving the goals that I have and that I want for myself, and then not putting in that work. Like, I am so close to being able to actually achieve what me 4 years ago wanted to achieve. Me 4 years ago was 50 pounds heavier. I wanted to really try to obtain like an Instagram model physique, and it's just so crazy to me that I'm so close, and yet I don't put in that final push to actually get there and to actually do what I said I was gonna do.
As cliche as it might be to want to work on one's health for New Year's, it's something that's very important to me.
So this year, I'm really going to be sticking to the basics, making sure my form is good, that I've incorporated a variety of different movements, and that my eating is clean and focused on wholesome, whole foods. A quote I found recently that I find extremely motivating is by Henry David Thoreau. He says, "What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals."
Number 3 is money. And this goes hand in hand with kind of organization and fitness, because when it comes to money, I am so bad about spending money. Money will burn a hole in my pocket if I feel it in my pocket. It is one of those things that I need to be smarter about, so that means eating more at home, not spending all my money when I'm going out. It means that I need to make sure that I am being conscientious about my spending habits, because I have really big goals for myself in the upcoming years with my savings, with where I want to be in terms of purchasing a home. I have so much that I want to do, and I can't do any of that because I'm not very money savvy.
Because I struggle with my relationship with money, I'm going to start by making small and sustainable changes, such as making my own coffee instead of going to Starbucks in the morning.
My goal is to cut out unnecessary spending and allocate those funds towards saving for my business as well as paying down debts.
Bradley Vinson once said, "Money is a tool. Used properly, it makes something beautiful. Used wrong, it makes a mess.
Not only do I need to be good about saving my money, about spending my money wisely, but this leads into the fourth thing. And that fourth thing is that I'm going to be starting my own business, and I am so excited about this. I could not sleep all last night because all I wanted to do was share it with you and talk to you about it. And I am looking forward to starting this company so much. It is filling my soul. I can't handle how excited I feel about it. But if I have no money to be able to put towards that business, I'm literally not gonna be able to do it. I have to start having money in order to start the steps that have to occur in order to freaking make this company happen.
Up here, top floor!
And I am so excited to do it, but that money piece has to be there. And then of course the organization has to be there if I'm going to be working on a company. And my fitness and health have to be there because if I'm not taking care of myself, I can't focus on that company. So those are my 4 big things that I am really going to be focusing on this year. And I am so excited to bring you along on the journey. I am so excited to be sharing my successes and my failures along with you. And hopefully you can get Hopefully you can get inspired as well. You can get excited and jazzed and ready to go, and you can get amped on starting those big dreams, those big goals, because this is a new year where we finally know what it is we want. We finally know all those things that have led up to this moment. COVID really kicked me in the butt. There was so much that happened and changed in my life. I went through some really difficult things in my life. Because of that, I went through a really deep period of self-discovery, of not knowing what I wanted to do. I felt just so lost and frustrated, and then I would start things thinking that I had found what was going to make me happy and then not finish them. This is the start of a new chapter. It's the start of a new me. It's the start of me getting to change all of the stuff that I have learned about myself, all of the things that I now know I want to do, the things that I know bring me joy, that are going to excite me and change the world and make the world a better place. All of this self-discovery, it literally went click together. And now I have a brilliant vision for what I want to do with my life. I have goals, really big goals, and I can't make those happen without making sure that my 4 things that I'm going to change this year are in place. And if I don't, it's gonna be just like any other year, and I'm gonna fall apart and nothing's gonna change. And I'm gonna sit here and tell you about how everything's gonna change, and then I'm not actually going to do it.
You're killing me, Smalls.
So that's why I think this YouTube channel is going to be so much fun. It is not only gonna help me stay accountable, but hopefully it helps you stay accountable as well. We can stay accountable together, and we can go through this together. So let's do it.